So the idea behind this overall project is to try to pull what we see as biodegradable organic waste out of the municipal system and put it into a soil amending program. And you can easily get a lot of people to participate. It's easy to get schools and hospitals and big commissaries and restaurants to participate. Think of all of the organic waste, food organic waste in a house in a city that you could pull out. Instead of putting it down the garbage disposal, instead of putting it in the trash can, that could be composted.
Our goal here in becoming more sustainable is not to have outside things coming in very often, so that we can develop our own compost, develop our own cover crop seed, things like that, so that we're relying less on fossil fuels to bring stuff around.
And we want to be able to complement what's already going on, but take it a step further. Something that we want to get started right away is being able to do composting. Every house should do composting just like we do recycling. You should be able to compost just the same and easily grow your tomatoes and your peppers and your squash or whatever vegetables you want for the summer. I mean, any household could do that. There's actually a lot of research being done on Terra Preta, so that's when I got more excited and involved in it and tried to replicate it myself. And all soils are a combination of a variety of components, and Terra Preta is even more complex than what people traditionally break soil down into. So this is an actively composting dirt, and the charcoal, along with the organic waste, is going to enhance the microbial environment, and that component of the soil allows for the nutrition to be accessed by the plant's root system, and that's what makes it more productive. All of this organic waste serves as food for the microorganisms in the dirt. So, you know, vegetables and animal waste and fecal matter and paper products, all of these things can be combined and put back into the dirt and essentially recycled. So we're supplying those nutrients and that carbon source for the plants that become carbon. And so that's how you regenerate the carbon cycle. So we're actually, it is just a glorified recycling program.
I wanna live beneath the dirt, where I'd be free from push and shove, like all those swarming up above.
When I became a farmer, it was a personal goal to become certified, just because I wanted to see if I could do it. Certification is a very complex process, and it's not just not using synthetic fertilizers on your land. There's a lot more that goes into it. Growing sustainably, which encompasses organic, is absolutely the only way that I will do it. I'm not going to do something in an unnatural way. Yeah, no fertilizers, none of that stuff. We don't need that. They didn't do it back in the old days. There's absolutely no reason why we can't grow in a way that doesn't take away from the soil permanently.
Petro-based fertilizers have a lot of other things in them. And so there's two things going on. You build up toxicity and other compounds in the soil that you don't want. And that produces long-term damage. I mean, you can see, like in Kansas alone, what agricultural runoff does with fertilizers. I mean, all of our rivers are growing algae and ponds, lakes. I mean, you see it everywhere. So that overuse of chemical petroleum-based fertilizers, that only so much, the soil can only hold so much, can only take, the plants take out so much. Where does the rest of it go? You know? So organic farming, on the opposite end of that spectrum, tries to add that same value component and nutritional components by other means, by more natural means.
The challenging part is doing it on a large scale. You know, there's a lot of kind of trendy things that are happening right now, biochars, things like that, which are great for, you know, small spaces. But when you get 3.5 acres or 34 acres, you really have to to look at how you're doing it so it's the most efficient way too.
You know, that's the goal. Get a house to do it, get a neighborhood, a community, a city, you know, and that's the thing. Once you prove that it's possible, then you can take it to somewhere like Africa or to Haiti. Just imagine a world where everyone can easily grow their own food.
Now that I know the way it goes, you gotta pay back every penny that you owe.